Hello and welcome back to Talk to the Doctor. I'm Emily, and today we're tackling an essential part of aging well, protecting your joints. Whether it's walking, gardening, or just getting out of bed, healthy joints are key to staying active and independent. So in today's episode, we'll explore why joint health matters more after 60, which movements help versus hurt, and how to build a joint-friendly daily routine. Stay tuned because later in the show, we'll answer some of your questions, like how arthritis affects exercise, or what to do if you've had joint replacements. And now, let's welcome back our wonderful guest, Dr. David Miller. Hello, Doctor.
Hi, Emily. Always a pleasure to be here. I'm excited about today's episode. Joints are one of the most overlooked but most important parts of senior health.
Let's start with the basics. Why do our joints become more fragile as we get older?
Great starting point, Emily. As we age, our joints naturally undergo wear and tear. The cartilage that cushions the bones starts to thin out, making movement less smooth and increasing friction. We also lose synovial fluid, which acts like oil for our joints. Without it, stiffness and pain can set in quickly. On top of that, muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, reduces the support around joints, making them more prone to strain and injury. Add in years of repetitive movements, bad posture, or past injuries, and you've got a recipe for chronic discomfort. However, the good news is that we can slow or even partially reverse some of this damage with targeted movements, diet, and care. And we'll get into those specifics today.
So, for seniors looking to protect their joints, what exercises should they focus on?
Low-impact exercises are ideal because they strengthen muscles and improve circulation without putting too much pressure on the joints. My top recommendations include swimming or water aerobics. These allow you to move freely with resistance and no impact. Walking is also fantastic. It keeps hips, knees, and ankles mobile. Tai Chi and yoga are excellent for flexibility, balance, and gentle joint activation. Even resistance band exercises can be highly beneficial when done with proper form. The key is consistency. Doing a little bit each day is far better than doing nothing. And always remember to warm up beforehand and cool down afterward to keep joints supple and avoid stiffness.
Let's talk about weight. How does body weight affect our joints as we age?
Weight plays a major role in joint health, especially in the knees, hips, and lower back. Every extra pound of body weight adds about 4 pounds of pressure on the knees. So even a modest reduction, say 5 to 10 pounds, can significantly decrease joint pain and improve mobility. For seniors, this is empowering because it means that small dietary changes and moderate movement can create huge benefits. A joint-friendly diet, rich in anti-inflammatory foods like omega-3s, green vegetables, and turmeric, can also help. Reducing sugar and processed foods lowers inflammation throughout the body, including the joints.
We often hear use it or lose it, but can overuse be damaging too?
Absolutely, Emily. It's all about balance. While staying active is vital, repetitive motions, especially those done with poor posture or without rest, can cause microtrauma to the joints. Over time, this leads to chronic pain, tendinitis, or even arthritis. Seniors who garden or golf regularly, for example, need to ensure they're using proper form and taking rest days. Cross-training, mixing up your activity types, is a great way to avoid overloading any one joint group, and incorporating recovery techniques like stretching, massage, or even occasional rest days can go a long way in protecting your joints.
What about supplements? Do things like glucosamine or collagen really work?
Some supplements have shown promising results. Glucosamine and chondroitin may help slow cartilage breakdown and reduce pain in some people. Collagen, especially type 2, supports the structure of cartilage and ligaments. Omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory and support joint comfort. However, not all supplements work for everyone, and they should never replace healthy movement or diet. I always recommend talking to your doctor before starting anything new, especially since some supplements can interact with medications. But when combined with a good lifestyle, they can be an excellent part of a joint care plan.
This one might surprise people. How important is staying hydrated when it comes to joints?
Very important, Emily. Joints are surrounded by synovial fluid, which lubricates and nourishes cartilage. This fluid is made primarily of water. Dehydration reduces this fluid, leading to stiffness, less flexibility, and more friction during movement. Seniors often have a reduced thirst mechanism, so they might not realize they're dehydrated. I recommend sipping water throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty. Herbal teas and water-rich foods like cucumbers or oranges also help. Hydration is one of the easiest and most overlooked ways to support joint health.
Let's turn to our listener mailbag. 3 great questions came in this week. John, 72, from Oregon, asks, I have osteoarthritis in both knees. Is walking still safe for me?
Yes, John. In most cases, gentle walking is actually recommended. It keeps joints lubricated and maintains strength in the muscles around the knee. Just start slow, wear cushioned shoes, and consider flat, even surfaces. If pain flares up, adjust the intensity or duration, but don't stop completely unless advised by your doctor.
Denise, 67, from Florida asks, are resistance bands better than dumbbells for older adults?
Both have value, Denise, but resistance bands are often safer for seniors, especially beginners. They reduce the risk of strain, allow for more control, and are easier on joints. They're also portable and versatile, which makes it easier to stay consistent.
Mohammed, 70, from New Jersey, asks, how can I protect my joints when cleaning or doing housework?
Great question. Focus on body mechanics. Bend with your knees, avoid twisting motions, and take frequent breaks. Use ergonomic tools if possible, and alternate tasks to avoid repetitive strain. And after long cleaning sessions, stretching or using a warm compress can help reduce stiffness.
So many great takeaways today. Dr. Miller, what's one final tip you want to leave our listeners with?
Yes, treat your joints like precious gears. Keep them oiled with movement, nourished with food, and protected through good habits. Healthy joints mean freedom, independence, and quality of life. And that's what healthy aging is all about.
Thank you, doctor. And to our wonderful listeners, if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment. What's one joint-friendly habit you're starting this week? Until next time, stay active, stay curious, and stay well.